Hello and welcome back to Total Crypto for another video. And guess what, guys? Look at what Jasmy is doing right now. Jasmy is looking like it's going to continue and quite possibly go all the way up to 2 cents. And guess what? We are not so far off. In fact, we wicked at 0.18. Guys, I've been telling this whole entire time. I've been trading for many years now, especially in crypto. And if I am going for certain coins, I am not shilling. I'm purely looking from the fundamental or the technical aspect. So, guys, if you really want to learn how to trade and see the way that I do, so we can all make some maximum gains. And remember, it is not a financial advice. I'm just telling you exactly what I'm doing. So maybe you'll have to follow me on a demo account so you can see just how profitable you can be and hopefully convert that or turn that into the real deal. So guys, why don't we just stick around and let's roll the intro. Hello guys and welcome back to Total Crypto for another video. And in today's pretty big video, we're going to be jumping into Jasmy coin. And while we're here, guys, look at this. We actually wicked up to 0.018. Now, I've been screaming for the, well, I can't say screaming. I've been saying from the longest that if we were to break up here, don't be surprised if we do shoot up to all the way to 1 cent, which we clearly have done. Because between this resistance line here, this green one, and when it went up to 1 cent, it was approximately about 40, 45, maybe even 50% move to the upside. Even had you gone in there, you would have made an absolute decent trade of 50%. If you were an intraday trader and you leverage maybe even 2x, that's 100% back of your trading account, or at least what you put down for that trade. Now, guys, instead, we went parabolic, went all the way up to, I think we ended off yesterday roughly around about here, which was 0.16 from what I can remember from yesterday's video, which meant had you locked in from a trade from there all the way up to there, you could have looked at approximately 113%, even if you times that by 4. Guys, that would have easily been, what's that, 3, 6, 9, 12. That would have been a 450, what's that, 52%? Yeah, around about 452, 54%. And guys, that is a massive trade there already. So, end of the day, we haven't missed out that much. But on the short term, that we have definitely missed out on this trade, because I can see this coin definitely reaching up to 2 cents. Now, if we were to zoom out, now these are all my previous lines from my previous videos, so you can always use that as a reference. However, why don't we, let's have a look, just quickly analyze what's going on now across the charts. Now, if we were to, I don't want to remove anything here. I want to use it as future references as well, just so we can all follow exactly what I'm doing. But I will try to make the chart as clear as possible. Okay, so we go sideways for the longest. Then finally we broke up. Now, usually when we see a massive parabolic move to the upside like this, then we should be expecting a pullback to some level. Usually when we see a massive parabolic, which at least almost certain, almost, can't guarantee, almost certain that we'll pull back 50% on this move, which means we should really theoretically head back into this zone over here, which would be around about or approximately close to this resistance line that's now support. Now, if that is to happen, we could see potentially this Jasmine could do something like this at some point, followed by another move back up to the upside, and that should take us well above 2 cents. Now, if that was to happen, just brought out the measuring tool. From there to there, it's about 60% move to the upside, and that is still fantastic day trading, well, intraday trading to be had. Now, if we were to zoom out even further, now if this resistance line is 2 cents, now what is up here then? This one here would give us 4 cent move to the upside. So I should be counting on, not necessarily counting on, but it is a highly probability that if we do pull back, whether it is to back in the zone here at 0.11969 or even slightly lower, that'd be a good area to enter again. But then again, your trade would have to make sense, so we're going to have to zoom in to have more of a clearer picture of what is going on. Now, we've already formed this red shooting star candle. Shooting star candle is essentially when you have a long wick to the top and you've got a small body right at the top of the chart. Now that is almost like a shooting star. Now, depending how we finish on the day, if we hold this candle as it is, we could more than likely expect us to at least come down 50%. But if we do come crashing back down into this level over here, then that would be a massive move. So let me drag this correctly back to down that zone. That is still going to be a massive move to the downside, but with a higher probability of us moving to the upside. So let's say if this was to happen, we used to fall back down into that region, that's 53%. Now, I would more or less go into the 4 hourly and the 2 hourly chart to see if that is a good trade to the downside, but we just need a confirmation to see whether that's going to happen. But until then, I'm going to have to wait out and see what's going to happen in this area here first, because we could either pump to the upside or shoot back down to the downside. Now, in this channel, I don't like to predict. I much rather see the chart to react first, and then I'll be able to react to the chart's direction of bias, so I can actually go and trade either up or to the downside. But looking from a bigger picture, from a bigger perspective of Jasmy, we made some pretty decent move, and it was a much needed move because we've been going for the sideways for a long time. It's like as if we were getting this long squeeze, and usually whenever we see a long oscillation like this, for instance, going sideways, we would see either massive move to the upside or to the downside. But it looked more than likely that we were going to go to the upside. That's why in this channel I've been shouting for the loudest that whenever we see like this move here, we tend to high, low high, high, and then it continued on from this point onwards. It was approximately around here where it gave me the confidence that we are going to hit easily 1 cent. That's why I jumped in to this trade itself. And wow, guys, this is an amazing move from here to push all the way to the upside. We can still see some massive gains coming in. In fact, if we do break up towards that 2 cents, I'm not thinking, well, I don't expect we're going to stop there. I reckon we should be at least clear this invalidation here of this red line, which will push up to, let us get, or should I just duplicate this? By doing so, I should then be able to give you an idea how much that area is, and that's about 2.4. And then once we break that, then we should clear this invalidation, which should bring us up to at least 3 cents and a half, and that will be a really decent trade to be had. But for now, guys, rather than me carry on talking about the probability, of these moves, for now we're just gonna have to wait and see what's gonna happen here until we make a clear move to either direction. I'll be looking to jump into intraday trading, but if we do come back down here, I'm looking to get even more bags of Jasmy. And I would not tell you exactly what to do, but if I'm doing that, then I suppose I'm saying that perhaps you should do that as well. That is not financial advice. That is just exactly what I am doing, and you guys can actually mimic me in doing so as well. And just to let you guys know, I'm also doing trading one-to-one as well as a Discord shortly. If you all are interested in that, just please leave a comment down below, and then in my next video I can give you more details in terms of how you can join either my private Discord, where it will cost only small few bucks. That is only so I can try to grow this channel even more, and you can actually help me supporting this channel by growing even further so I can reinvest back into the channel. I'll probably be asking for a maximum of $5 for entry of my Discord, where I can give you these sort of like a trading course, but also build a community of strong people where we can all share lots of useful information, as well as for hodling purposes from fundamentals, and then I could be sharing a lot of technical analysis. Anyone else in here like to learn a lot more technical analysis, but don't particularly want to do a one-to-one sessions, then perhaps Discord would be the best one, only because at least we can all share and have a decent inputs. The group will be moderated. I'm going to have a moderator going to be on it as well, just so we can make sure we can keep the Discord nice, clean, and tidy, and we only talk about healthy topics of trading and how we can all improve by following certain strategies. I've got two strategies. My favorite one is a breakout, because in crypto breakouts you tend to make the most. What tends to happen and what didn't happen in Jasmy, where we did actually broke up. We didn't exactly come back down to retest, but we shot straight up. And in crypto, that's how you can actually make some massive gains. And in my Discord, I'll be discussing more in terms of that. But if you do like in a one-to-one session, I would never suggest you in the first time round to do with me, on a live account. I would only expect you to open up a demo account. So then that way, whether I'm using KuCoin or whatever, and you're using different exchanges, we can still work together. As long as you are on the demo account, I can walk you through step by step on how you could trade more profitably, but most importantly, teach you the risk management. I think that is even more important. The stronger your risk management is, the more profitable and more consistent you'll be in the future. That is one of my favorite quotes, and in fact, I hope this is useful and informative in terms of my Jasmy video. And if you do like the sound, of my potential Discord or even one-to-one, leave that in a comment, and in the next video, I will dive in more information on that. But obviously, it'd be nice to hear back from the community and from all of you if you would be interested in that. And it doesn't mean it could be strictly just Jasmine. It could be any cryptocurrency coins. In fact, you can go back to my channel, and you can see how wide crypto space do I cover. And yeah, just let me know, guys, whether you think that's a good idea or whatnot. Until then, I hope I'll see you in the next one. So once again, if you're not subscribed yet, to my channel, you can subscribe over here, or you can come back here and check out my last video of Jasmine, and I'll see you all in the next one.